Hi everyone, it's Nia with Nanny Parent Connection back with this week's video, which is an important one. One of the ways Nanny Parent Connection makes a difference in our community is by sharing valuable information and resources, including up-to-date childcare compensation data. Thanks to the participation of hundreds of childcare providers, parents, and agency representatives, we're able to gather data and present our pay rate survey results every year. Today, I'm thrilled to announce that the results of our 2024 pay survey are out. And in this video, we'll be diving deep into the comparison between the 2023 and 2024 survey results, discussing trends and changes in the local childcare world. So, whether you're a parent seeking insights into childcare expenses or a caregiver curious about industry trends, stick around as we dive into this year's survey results. Now that we've laid the groundwork, let's delve into the details of our 2024 survey results. First off, let's talk about participation. We had over 600 individuals take the survey this year, up from around 500 respondents in 2023. The first major difference when comparing the 2024 results to the 2023 results is a shift in respondent demographics. This year, care providers accounted for 54% of responses, with families or parents making up 44.3% and 1.7% coming from agency members. This marks a notable change from last year's distribution, where care providers comprised around 51% of respondents and family members close behind at 49%. While we do not have a definitive reason for this shift, we have seen a substantial increase in the number of care provider members joining our community in the past year. Moving on to childcare scenarios, the vast majority of respondents reported that their scenario involved childcare for either one or two children, which reflects the prevalent childcare arrangements in our community. Next, let's talk about flexibility. We noticed an increase in the average number of hours for temporary or last-minute services, indicating a growing demand for flexible childcare options. In 2023, respondents reported that the average temporary or last-minute childcare arrangement lasted 5 hours. In 2024, respondents reported an increase up to 7.9 hours. When it comes to childcare types, the vast majority of respondents reported either full-time or part-time scenarios. About 56% of respondents reported that their childcare type was full-time, and about 33% reported part-time childcare type. This was similar to the split that we saw from the 2023 pay survey. Roughly 90% of respondents reported a full or part-time childcare type, and about 10% reported either a nanny share, temporary last-minute, or AU pair care childcare type. Now let's talk dollars and cents. Across the board, we observed an approximate $1 raise in hourly rates for most childcare types compared to the previous year, reflecting a positive trend in compensation for childcare providers. Shifting gears to the amount of time it took a family to find a provider, as well as how long it took a provider to find a family. Interestingly, parents reported a decrease in the time it took to find a nanny in 2024, while care providers reported an increase in the time it took to find a family. We believe this is due to the fact that there has been an increase in the supply of nannies locally over the past year combined, with static demand from families' parents seeking in-home childcare. Furthermore, fewer care providers brought their own children to their nanny jobs in 2024 as compared to 2023 by about 5%, indicating a shift in childcare practices within our community. Nanny duties are evolving too, with substantial increases from respondents in reported transportation and light housekeeping responsibilities, and a moderate increase in cooking meal prep duties, underscoring the adaptability and versatility of care providers in meeting families' needs. Let's talk experience. Over 88% of respondents reported that the care provider had at least 4 years of experience. This is a 5% increase from 2023, when only 83% of respondents reported that the care provider had at least 4 years of experience. This indicates an increasing population of highly experienced and skilled childcare providers dedicated to providing exceptional childcare in our region. Slightly more childcare providers are certified in first aid CPR training in 2024 than in 2023. In 2024, respondents reported that 90% of providers had current first aid CPR training, while only 88% reported that providers had current first aid CPR training in 2023. An interesting shift was noted in employing care providers versus paying them in cash. In 2023, care providers reported being paid over the table as an employee 74% of the time, which increased to 80% in 2024. More care providers are reporting that they are paid over the table this year than last. We saw the exact opposite from parents. In 2023, 74% of parents reported paying their provider over the table, which decreased in 2024 to 63%. More parents are reporting that they paid under the table in 2024 versus in 2023. Contracts offering guaranteed hours saw a significant increase, indicating a growing recognition of the importance of stability and predictability in childcare arrangements. Finally, there was a notable change in medical stipend amounts, with an increase observed from the previous year. This highlights a continued commitment to providing comprehensive benefits and support for caregivers. In conclusion, our team noticed fewer changes in the 2024 pay survey results than in previous years. This may be due to the severe impact that the COVID-19 pandemic had on the childcare industry in recent years, which now seems to have dissipated. While a slight increase in pay rates was expected, our team was surprised by the jump of 58% in the average number of hours provided for temporary last-minute childcare, as well as the shifting care provider duties reported by respondents. The results of this year's pay survey underscores the importance of staying informed about childcare trends and compensation. By understanding these insights, we can work together to create a supportive and sustainable childcare ecosystem for our community. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. In case you haven't seen it, don't forget to check out this video. Do I really have to pay my nanny for that? Until next time, stay connected, stay informed, and remember, happy children make for a happy community.